All right, let's do a lightning tour of encapsulation and polymorphism, better explained by Chairman Liu in his great book, Smalltalk, Objects, and Design. So if we have a class called named box, and it's got a variable called name, you have to have methods to interface with that variable. You have to have a getter and a setter to change and access the value. If you go to the setter, you can give a value and name will equal the value that you give it. If you have a getter, it says just return the value that's present in that variable. But you have to have an interface for your variables, or else you don't get access to them at all. That's encapsulation. Polymorphism says we can have every class define a command that has the same name. If you go to the method finder and type in draw and look it up, both box and named box have the same message and the same command name, and they don't interfere with each other because that's polymorphism. Every class is allowed to define a command. It doesn't matter if if you're repeating the same command over and over, or command name, I should say. So box defines what it wants to happen there, and named box defines there. But there's a little twist here, because named box is a subclass of box. Ordinarily, if you send a message to named box, whatever the draw in named box is would take precedence over the draw in box. That's called overriding. But there's a little twist. Named box, if you look at it, no, back to named box. Named box says super draw. I want all the functionality of the draw in box and a little something that I'm adding to my own, adding on my own. So there's the functionality of draw in box, which we get from super draw, and then named box is adding, a little more.